Alright, hey guys, I'm here to show you an experiment of oxygen and fire. Okay, I'm going to show you what you're going to need. You're going to need yeast, you're going to need matches, you're going to need candles, and you're going to need some hydrogen peroxide, about 2 cups. And then you're going to need about a glass jar. Make sure that the jar is strong. You cannot have a weak one or else it would break. Alright, first thing you do is you fill your bottle, right here, about 2 cups of hydrogen peroxide. Alright, next thing you need is about 1 teaspoon of yeast. Only 1 teaspoon. Alright. Now, pour that in here carefully. Now, the next thing you want to do is that you need a balloon too. You need to shake it around. And put the balloon right on top. Now, sooner or later, you'll be watching the balloon inflate. So shake it a little bit more. Now, what you're watching next is that the balloon is inflating. Just keep shaking it over. Make sure that the cap is covered. Now, while you're watching the balloon inflate, the oxygen gas should continue to form, inflating your balloon. Now, we're going to let this go on for a while, and you're going to need your jar and your candle. Alright, now, what we want to do is that we light the candle. Alright. Let's make sure Now, next thing you want to do is keep clear. And what you're going to watch, so I'm going to cover this. Now you're watching this go on for a second. So you can watch what's in the balloon. Alright. Make sure that you're being very careful with this experiment. Now, what you're watching is that you're seeing that the candle is going out. So it's out. So now, what you want to do is that you just wait a couple seconds to take off the balloon. You definitely want to remove this here. Alright. This may take a while than usual, but hey, it's alright, take your time. Alright, now, first thing you want to do, you have to be very careful with this. Make sure that you take off the balloon. You need at least this big. And then dispose of the bottle. Make sure that you pinch the part. Right, now dispose of this bottle. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to light the candle. Light the candle again. Just be careful of the balloon. Now, make sure you don't pop the balloon or else you're going to have to do this all over again and it's actually kind of tiring. So, I'm going to bring this close to the edge. Now, I'm going to cover this. Now, this has an oxygen gas. The balloon has an oxygen gas. Now, as you can see, it's about to go out. Make sure that you're pinching this so none of it leaks. So, before this ever goes out, make sure you put on your safety goggles. Should have done that at the beginning. Whatever. Don't worry about it. Alright. Now, as you can see, it is going out slowly. Now, cover this. And then you release the gas. Now what you're watching it do, now, then as soon as you get all the air out of the balloon, pull it out. And now, there's like oxygen inside the jar. The flame got dimmer and dimmer until it went out. This is because it used up the oxygen in the air surrounding it. So when you added the oxygen from the balloon, the candle actually burned a lot brighter. That's because the speed at which fire burns depends directly on the concentration of oxygen in the air surrounding it. Alright, the second part of this experiment we have increased is the concentration of oxygen in the air. That increased the speed at which the fire burned. Alright, so let's suppose the candle flame represents a tiny fire started by a lightning bolt. Most fires like that die out before they have a chance to spread into real forest fires. With elevated oxygen concentrations, however, the tiny fires would burn much faster, greatly enhancing the chance of spreading into real forest fires. Increased oxygen concentration would also increase more of the forest fires. So after you're done doing all this stuff, make sure that you put all your experiments, blow out your candle. Alright, like and subscribe.